Hi, y'all. Peace. What's going on? It's me and Ripple Black. And on the premiere episode of Sleeping with Black, we got NWO Sparrow in the building. We're going to chop it up real quick, talk about his journey, and, talk about true shit. Be there. 420. Peace. Happy 420 and welcome to Sleeping with Black. On our premiere episode, we got none other than NWO Sparrow in the building.
The premiere episode?
The premiere episode.
Oh, that's good. April 20th?
Yeah.
420? That's good.
Yeah.
Good. I didn't know you thought so highly of me. Premiere. What's up?
I'm calling that we chill, have a conversation,
All right.
So, you've been called, not self-proclaimed. People have said this about you.
Everybody says it.
No, go ahead. That you're the new voice of New York.
Okay,
How does that make you feel?
I like it. I like it, I guess. I really like it. I never had a real feeling towards it. It's just, that sounded cool. So yeah, let's go with that.
Do you feel any pressure that comes with that title?
I go through spurts and moments when I do, then you have to realize like you know me personally, so it's like no, I'm not gonna let that bother me. Like even like certain things happen in New York City, like you got to talk about that. You got to talk about that. But I don't believe like if I'm not talking about it, it's not on my radar. It's not for me. You know what I mean? So I don't. So there are times when things will happen, and it's like damn, I should have been a part of that. Then it's like it's not for you. Like there's a reason why it's not in your orbit because it's not for you. Like don't go searching for anything. That's when the pressure come in when you feel like you gotta be a part of everything.
Okay.
So I like your setup too, by the way.
Well, I appreciate
That's a nice setup.
Let me ask you, was it frustration or a calling towards truth that made you pivot from being an artist to becoming the dope journalist that you are?
I never was an artist. I don't know what the fuck you said. No,
I think I have evidence.
I know the world does. I think it could have been frustration. I don't know how to answer that because what I do now is I've realized over the last few years is what I should have been doing already. And just speaking to like family members, and my sister informed me, she said, when you were like 12, I bought you like a radio set, which I did not remember that. But when she reminded me, I was like, oh, that's right, because I used to be infatuated with Storm Buck Wow and Howard Stern and Wendy Williams. Like I used to be like really infatuated with them, and I've always have been. But as you get older and you start hanging around different people and stuff like that, your core calling gets shift. You know what I mean? You go to this high school and everybody over there, they get money and they doing music. So you start doing that and you kind of ignore yourself. Mm-hmm. So doing NWO News, I think the reason why it had got legs so fast is because everything for me just flowed so naturally because I already was into that type of stuff anyway. I just wasn't into it on a public front because I was an artist. You know what I mean? I don't think it was frustration that made me pivot. If there was a touch of frustration, it was the George Floyd incident. Because that one I was like watching different news channels and you watch the right wing news channels and they saying some horrible things, and then you would hear the left wing news channels and they're saying things that just like to appease you, but it's not fully the truth. You know what I mean? So it's like nobody is saying how the people really feel. Everything is like they were trying their hardest to sway public opinion on both ends, left wing, right wing, on both ends. So that was like the kicker. Like, okay, you need to say something. You know what I mean?
So since then, have you made it your personal mission to not even sway left or right, but just to provide the truth?
Yeah, for what I think it is, right? Because we younger. We're not in our 60s or 70s, not like that. So there's no real truth, right? This is only your experience. truthfully, I've never had a racist experience. Nobody's ever been racist towards me. Systemically, probably, right? Because I went to schools in Brooklyn,
Right.
but not like directly towards me. So every white person I've met has always been nice to me. So I could sit here and tell you racism ain't real, but I do know that it is. I know people that have experienced it, and just because I did. So I don't think that there's no one truth. I think it's your truth, and you know that's where I speak towards that. Whatever my truth is, and it just so happened that people agree with it. You know what I mean? So does that make sense? Or am I
Nah, it's good.
rambling? I cannot see nobody past these like this.
So, do you consider yourself just media or an entire movement?
Just that's all I want to be. Just me. I don't care to have to do anything else or be anything else at the moment. If I get older, that may change. But at the moment, I'm just a media person, journalist, not a content creator, not a vlogger, or just an actual journalist that cover real stories in real time, real things. So yeah, just a media person. I'm okay with that. Then you don't have that much responsibility, right?
True indeed. Now, has there been a story that you wish you haven't, you didn't cover?
Was there a story I wish I didn't cover? In terms of what, like regret or?
Yeah, like you put it out, you did it, you may have got views and all, but you're like, I shouldn't have did that one. Like
there is one now that you framed it, but I just can't remember what it was. Like I remember like saying like, damn, I should have let that one, but I can't remember what the story was though. Damn. Oh, I know. Do you remember when the doorman got fired because the Asian person got attacked and the doorman closed the door?
Yes.
That they chewed me the fuck up on that one. They chewed me up on that one. And I was like, y'all should have, because my opinion on that was, that's not their fucking job. Like, I live in a building with doormen, so I know that that's not their job to put themselves in danger. And first of all, they're just supposed to
open the door, close the door.
Open the door, and then like identify who's coming in and out the building. That's their job. We call them security guards, and they're not security guards. That's not their job. So the guy was getting attacked, and the doorman let the person who lived in the building come in, and he shut the door. And he lost his job for it because he didn't go out there and intervene. And I think that was so unfair for him because it was public opinion that said, well, ain't he security? No, he's not fucking security. He's a doorman. He's a doorman in a black suit.
Yeah.
And I put that story out and I gave my opinion, and I had to take it down. Not because somebody told me, because I just was like, I'm not dealing with this. Like, that was a hard one.
Like, you just wasn't fuck with the backlash.
I just, like, it was crazy. Then, like, the backlash is so strong that you'll start questioning your own thoughts. Like, am I wrong? Like, no, motherfucker, that's not his job. Like, what? But, you'll think that, oh, maybe I am wrong. Maybe I'm morally corrupt. Because, you know what I mean?
So with that, let me ask, does true objectivity exist?
It's true. That's a big word, nigga. I don't know what that means.
Nigga, you know what the fuck it means.
It's true. Can you be truly objective, is what you're asking?
Mm-hmm.
Can you be? Yeah, I think you can be. I don't know if it's received that way, but I think you can be. Let's take the bathroom incident from 2 years ago when they were switching up the bathrooms instead of you a man you go.
Okay.
You know what? Let's look not gonna cover it. Let's not get into that because I want to lose my job. What?
I get it.
You know where I'm going with there.
Yeah, I get it. But how do you balance truth and perspective?
Truth doesn't need a perspective. It's just the truth. You have on glasses right now. That's the truth. And from her perspective, she's gonna say, "No, he don't. No, that's not glasses. That's goggles." Like, no, it's not. It's fucking glasses. So I don't think truth needs. I don't think so. I mean, go back what I said earlier. Like, I guess experience, because like I said, I know racism exists. I know it exists. I just never experienced it directly to myself. So I guess it will be through experience. That would be the balance. But I don't think other than the experience, there's no way you can. It's the truth. It's just the truth, right? Am I right? Am I right?
It's all about perspective.
I can't even see, but just put a hand out if I'm right. Thank you. We play too much with truth. I think that's what got us in the situation we are now. Like we play too much with the truth, and it's not right. And we got to raise our kids in this shit. You know what I mean?
What's the truth you haven't shared publicly yet?
About what?
Anything.
I don't know. In terms of what?
A truth that you have not shared publicly.
Regarding like news or myself or what?
Okay. Regarding news.
I can't say that one because I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know.
Personally.
There's something true about me that I haven't shared publicly. That doing what we do is not easy.
It's not.
It's not.
At all.
And no shade to anybody, but you think doing this right here is easy. Like somebody would watch this episode and say, yeah, I'm gonna do my show. I'm gonna do steaming with Michael or whoever the fuck I don't know his name. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do steaming with it, and then to actually have to pull this off consistently, it is not easy. And and I feel it weakens what we do when anybody think they can do it. And two, it's like it separates the boys from the men. This shit is not easy. And I've seen people tell me, yo, Sparrow, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start my thing like you start your thing. And I want to be supportive. I want to say let's do it. But I know that nigga, you ain't gonna get past 2 episodes. The shit is not easy. It's not easy to, especially. And I was going live. See, we pre-taping that. I was going live, and I had to be sharp. Like you would text me my mistakes when I'm live. So live, 100 episodes plus 100 plus episodes is not easy. So that's the truth. I don't say it because I don't want to discourage anybody, but this is not easy.
It ain't for the weak.
Definitely not for the weak. And I've seen it. I've seen it unfold.
What's something happening now that people are missing?
The war in Iran. Hey, wait, we moved. I'm sorry.
Well, shit, let's expand on that.
Yeah, the war in Iran. It hurts my heart that this war is happening and none of our hip hop leaders are covering it. Like that's very disheartening. Like niggas is online talking about Bam with 87 points. Like, do you know we at war right now? Do you know if you order something from Fashion Nova, it's probably gonna take a month to come because of the war right now. If it comes, like, and it's always been that, and it's always been that way. I look now at the campaign "Roll to Die" from Israel. Remember that?
Yeah.
I look at it differently now. Like, thank God, keep the nigga locked up. But Diddy was the one who brought that over to us to show us how important it was to vote, even though it wasn't perceived of that at the time. It was like, oh, he getting money for it. No, like I thank you for even putting this on our table because right now the country is at war and they're on whether it be endless communications or iHeart. They're talking about things that's insignificant. You know what I mean? Like and it's like. That's where everybody head is at. You could be walking down the street right now and get hit with a fucking missile. But you wouldn't even know it was coming because you worried about Bam and his 87 points. You know what I mean? Like, so that's something that is not being talked about. And it's not, and I don't want anybody to change their brand or their narrative, but let's discuss it. Like, let's educate the youth and the people that don't know about it or what they know. You go to any other country, Black, let's start with the continent of Asia. Them kids, elementary school, are into politics. It's almost like a curriculum for them, like to know what's going on in the world. And I believe that there's parts in the U.S. where politics is a thing, but in our community it's just not. And they keep the people in position to keep us ignorant. We don't discuss it. Right now, who won the Grammy is more important than we just dropped the fucking missile on a school of 168 children. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what's happening right now. Nobody's talking about.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
But but see, also, watch the news, yo. And I'm not talking about the When it was on Facebook, like watch the actual fucking news.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'm sorry. I don't want to bring the mood down.
Nah, you didn't break the move. What you did was you revealed something that people were missing out on,
Mm-hmm.
which is exactly what I asked you.
Yes. Thank you for smoothing that over.
Do you want to be heard, or do you want to make people listen?
To breathe good. I want to make people listen. Right now, I want to make people listen. I'm always right, so just listen.
Yo, I know what you mean. Always right.
I am. I mean, always. I'm telling you, I'm like clairvoyant. What's the fuck?
Clairvoyant.
Clairvoyant. I'm telling you, I can see this shit. I'm telling you, I'm always right. Listen to me. Where's the camera at? Right here. Listen to me. I'm always right. I'm telling you. It may not be now. May not be next week. I'm always right. I see this shit. I'm telling you.
If your words cultivate you, what do they say?
I don't get that question.
If your words cultivate you, like, you know. I'm sorry. If your words outlive you,
Okay.
what would they say?
He was right. I'm always right. Like, y'all gonna see? I'm always right, baby. Everything. I see this shit. And something gonna happen, and y'all gonna play this tape back, and y'all gonna say, yo, Sparrow said that. Damn, Sparrow, yo, he was right. Y'all gonna say that a few times. Like my wife got to say in the house. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Just all the time, just
Give me a topic, I'll tell you right now. What's your name?
you don't know my name.
What is it? What's your name?
Black.
No, so you're wrong. Your name's like your name is your name is V, right? I'm sorry. Oh shit. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I can say what's your name.
It's something to add.
Yeah, I know.
Well, am I right? Your name's something to V, right?
Yeah.
I'm always right.
But how long have you known me, nigga?
Well, a long time. That's what my word's gonna be, yo. He was right. I'm always right, baby.
Well, shit. On that note, since the blunt is almost done and it can't stay lit, and he's about to divulge the government secrets and shit,
No.
we about to call it a day. This is Stephen with Black, the 420 episode. Be safe and don't get fucked up trying to get high for free. Y'all have a good one.
Mm.
Peace.
Great message.